Hello everyone, this is Alex with Naya Collectibles, and we are back with another Commander Spotlight. And today it's all about Atla Palani, Nest Tender. It's one of the most fun and chaotic ways to cheat massive creatures onto the battlefield. And this deck, which I'm calling Atla's Dirty Dozen, is packed with dinos, some dragons, and big threats that hatch right out of the eggs. Atla's ability is simple, but devastating. You make eggs, you crack those eggs, and suddenly you got something huge and terrifying hitting the board. The plan here is to keep Atla safe, get the eggs out as fast as possible, and then let the big bodies roll in. Our big payoff creatures, the Dirty Dozen, include cards like Atali, Primal Storm, Galta the Primal Hunger, some new additions from the latest Ixalan set, Squinth, Pantalaza, as well as Temple Altazar, who helps keep our team alive, and Ripjaw Raptor, who, when is dealt damage, draws as a card. Every egg cracked could be a game-ending threat. To make sure that Atla is around and we get eggs, we do have some ways to give her haste and protect our creature's spells with Rhythm of the Wild, because with haste, we can tap her right away. Chroma's Will protects our board, as well as helps them get through with flying and double strike. Lightning Greaves will protect Atla Palani, and Skullclap will allow us to crack those eggs and get what's inside. And don't sleep on Mirror Entity, because if you turn all your creatures into 0/0s in all creature types, they will trigger Palani's ability because they all become eggies. Speaking of eggs, to make sure that we always have eggs to crack, we have a few egg creatures. We got Rock Egg, which not only when it dies triggers Palani, we also get a bird. Dragon Egg does the same thing, however you get a dragon. And Dinosaur Egg allows you to discover when it dies. It also has Evolve, which gets bigger the stronger the creatures enter the battlefield. And Palani's Tender brings eggs, as well as giving your dinos haste. Dragon Kami Reborn itself is an enchantment saga, but it turns into an egg that, when it dies, allow you to cast a creature spell from cards you own in exile with hatch counters, which is what this card does. And our big dragon, the Nesting Dragon. This has landfall, and when a land enters, you actually make a 0/2 red dragon egg. And when the egg dies, you get a dragon. So it triggers Palani, and the egg gives a dragon. No Naya deck works without some ramp. And because we have green, we have a bit. We got 3 visits. Farseek, we also have creature, Mana Dorks, Drover the Might, Aztekon Seer, as well as cards that reduce the cost of our dinosaur spells. We also have Wayward Swordtooth, allows us to play an extra land. Ranging Raptors allows us to search for basic lands. And Seedborn Muse, which untaps all permanents during each other player's untap step, which allows us to use our commander on everyone's turn. This deck does have ways to deal with your opponent's threats. We got Chain Reaction, Phyrexian Rebirth as our board wipe, Heaven, flying board wipe, and then a non-flying board wipe from the graveyard. Target removal in Girad's Belligerence, which also populates. Chaos Warp, Path to Exile, and Marauding Raptor, which is great against little tiny token decks, because whenever a creature enters, it deals 2 damage to that creature. It also helps our eggs to be cracked. There's other ways to cheat our dinos onto the battlefield or into our hand. We have Evolutionary Leap, so we can sacrifice an egg to get a creature from our library. It goes to your hand though, so it's not as good as Palani's ability. Descendant's Path, if you declare dinosaurs and a dinosaur is revealed at the top of your library, you cast it for free. Monster's Manual, what it is you put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield, so it pairs well with Evolutionary Leap if you have 3 mana. So it's Atla Palani's ability with extra steps. Atla is one of those commanders that just snowballs. The longer she's around, the crazier the game gets. And with the Dirty Dozen, if you will, on the field, ready to smash face, every egg feels like opening a booster pack, actually. You never know what you're going to get. Sometimes you get a utility creature. Sometimes you hit a game-ending monster. And sometimes you get a mana dork. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments which commander you want to see spotlighted next. Check the description for links to our other Commander Spotlight videos as well as our product opening videos. And if you're looking for singles, check out our store. Thanks for watching.